Hey everyone, it's Martha Cherian. I hope everyone is doing well. I decided to do this video today because I thought it would be a lot of fun, and it's something that can help a lot of people. So I wanted to do it yesterday, but Sunday I don't know if you could see, but I was coloring my hair. Surprise, surprise, I have some grays, and some dye shot into my eye, and it was all like, it didn't look like it, like Sunday, the redness wore off. It kind of looks like a glass eye to me today, but it was like really like a little swollen and crusty yesterday. It wasn't looking good. So I said, I don't want to look like the Terminator. You know, remember the scene where he's like getting his eyeballs blown out in the real him shows? Well, that's how I felt. So I said, all right, let me just give it a break. But I hope everybody had a great weekend. So as you can see from the title, we have a creative fundraising solution for churches, temples, mosques, and synagogues. And it is very creative, and it is a great way for churches to earn. So it's kind of like a shameless pitch, but it's not really. Let's just call it, it's going to be a pitch perfect pitch to you. Now, this is really a creative solution, and it is for the decision makers of churches. So the reason, like, we kind of came up with this idea because I'll tell you how it came about real quick, just I don't want to like go on and on and on, but I go food shopping, as most everyone does, once a week for my 4 very hungry children. And I was standing in line, and this man was buying like 100 bottles of bug spray. And, you know, I'm a very talkative person and very friendly. So as I'm waiting, I kind of moved up a little bit and I said, can I ask why you're buying all this bug spray? So he said, he goes, I'm with this church, so-and-so church, and there's a lot of big churches in Texas, but there's a lot of small churches in Texas too. You know, people here, they use it as, it's like a second family for them. They really do get involved with the community. So Texas has a really good economy, but the one thing that I think, which a lot of states lag on, is like the homeless population. So in this area on the interstate, underneath the overpasses, we have like homeless people that live under there. So what these the people from the church do, and they give food too, but they get bug spray because otherwise the mosquitoes here are huge. So they give them the bug spray so they don't get so eaten up. And as you know, if you don't know, Texas gets really, really hot. So I guess they wear less clothes. So just so they don't have to be so uncomfortable, you know, he was buying the bug spray, but he was buying like a lot of it. So I was laughing. So that got me to think how, I mean, that is an awesome thing that they do. And I just feel like, so I came home and I was telling Abe about it, and he was saying, you know, you should talk about this because it is a big help. And the reason why it is a big help to talk about it is this, is since the new tax law, and I'm not talking about politics, I'm just saying that the tax law that Washington passed, okay, they gave a higher, just so you know why I'm saying this, they gave a higher standard deduction to couples and single people, but because of that higher standard deduction, they can't write off the itemized deductions unless they go over the standard deduction. So for instance, like for a couple, it used to be 12,000, now it's 24. If they can't come up with itemized deductions that are more than that, they have to take the standard deduction. And a lot of couples have been running into that. So what happens is people still give, but they give a lot less. Now the churches, synagogues, any nonprofit, but mostly houses of worship, they do a lot for the community. They give a lot to to homeless people. They run a lot of these organizations, nonprofits, churches. They run the food banks where people, if they're coming up short, you know, the government's talking about cutting food stamps and all that. So even before that, people are still coming up short because they're not earning enough. So they go to the food banks to supplement that. Hey, look, this is what churches and houses of worship do. They help people. They feel that is their purpose. So it's great. But the problem is because now people are giving less, they're feeling the crunch. which is not a good thing, okay, because they do help so many people. So we can't empower people to get better or to get out of the rut that they're in if they're feeling hungry. You know what I'm saying? So like if people that use these food banks and get the extra help from the churches and the homeless people, we can't say to them, all right, stop being that way. You got to get better. The first thing is we have to have full bellies, because you can't think straight when you're hungry. Once you meet the basic necessities for people, then they can come out and learn their power and get ahead. But until that happens, we can't. So if these churches and the other organizations can't give as much, it is a big strain on the community. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about, because Karatbars has a whole fundraising part of their organization, and I have the link here for you to take a look at it. But I'll just explain, you know, basically how it works. It would work where if you know anyone that is in the church and has the position where they can be the decision maker, you should talk to them, because you can raise funds for the charitable organization by becoming, they call it a business partner or affiliate, and promoting gold ownership to the congregation as customers. So basically, talk to the leader of a church, or if you're watching this and you're a leader of the church, okay, and you handle the the charitable end of it and all that. For example, you would simply register with a link, right, to sign up for a Karatbars account, for a free account, by the way. It's not going to cost you anything. You don't need a credit card signing up. It is a free account, okay? And then you can, or have the church sign, or okay, here, let's start again. Say you're watching this video and you know you go to church, right? And your church would be interested in this. You would sign up for a free Karatbars account. Then you would have the church sign up under you, okay? And then what they would do is they would talk to their congregation, okay? And each person would register, but every time they buy gold, they go on like a monthly auto. They could do weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, okay? The church earns a certain amount of commissions. Now it starts at 1% and it goes up to 6%. So let me give you an example. If you have 200 parishioners at the church, okay, and they're saving, let's say, $60 a week in gold, okay, that's 1 gram of gold, okay, that would equal about maybe $45,000 per month saved. So your organization's commissions on that would be approximately, because of the amount, 3.5%. Now again, remember, it can go up to 6%. So that would give your organization or the church or the synagogue, whoever's doing it, an income of around $1,300 per month. And that's just with 200 parishioners, okay? That's an extra $1,300 a month. It goes right on the Karatbars MasterCard that you order, goes on there, and they can use it for whatever they want to. That's an extra $1,300. Now, if more people order, of course, then that goes up. That can definitely help the church with, paying some bills there, maybe getting some extra things that aren't donated for, to help homeless people, whatever it is. It's an extra $1,300 plus for the church. So depending on how many people decide to do that. And remember, they're not buying gold. They're just taking some of their paper money and they're transferring it to gold. Now, most people will look at this and they'll say, oh, that's great, right? Because a lot of people are already saving, right? So they're already taking a part of their paycheck and they're putting it in the bank and they're really not earning much on it. So why not just take some of that and transfer it to gold? The company stores it for you for free. You can ship it whenever you want to. It's really not a big deal. And they're saving. And now the great thing about saving in gold is that it holds its purchasing power. It will go up, and it preserves and it's wealth building. So why not just, like I said, they're not buying it, they're just taking some of their money and transferring it to gold. Now, here is something that you have to think about. People that do go to church now, they don't like the envelopes. Like when I used to go to church in New York, I would get the envelope. You know, you go every Sunday, or they would mail them. Sometimes they would mail them to us. People don't like doing that. So digital giving is actually up 68% for churchgoers. They rather have that digital option. And the reason why is, I really feel is, like, let's say they're saving monthly. They want to do it like when they're paying their bills, because remember, this is also, you're paying yourself. Okay, yes, for some people that save, that's fine, but you're paying yourself more, because remember, gold holds its value. It's spiritual. Gold has been used for money back when Jesus was alive and before that. Gold has been around for millennial, and it will always be around because it is real money. So it's a great way for them to sit there and do their monthly bills, and also, you know, if they wanted to, they can buy more gold. Remember though, Karatbars has that feature that you can just put it on auto, and every month it just comes off, you know, it just comes off and the gold goes right into your account. You're able to check it and everything. 96% of practicing Christians have given to a church or a nonprofit, okay? So 96% of Christians do give, okay? But like I said, it's down because they either had to stop or they're giving a lot less. So like I said, which is taking a big strain on the churches, which is not good, because churches do so much for the community. So when you look at it this way, if the church is making money, the parishioners are saving in gold, it's a win-win situation for everyone. So, you know, I just wanted to put this out there because it is a huge thing. And there are so many churches that can use this extra money. And there are so many people out there that, like I said, they're saving in cash. What are they making on the bank accounts? They're not making anything. Banks don't give anything as far as interest like it used to. So this is actually a better solution for them. And, you know, you save 1 gram of gold, in 12 months, you have 12 grams of gold saved. And remember, gold holds its value. It doesn't lose it. In fact, it goes up in value. So, you know, this is also going to be a great thing for the community, because a country is only as rich as its individual's prosperity. And a church is only as able as its individual church attendees' prosperity is. So when you uplift the poor and the helpless in society, the whole planet gets an upgrade. You have to look at it that way, because it is like the bigger picture for everything. So, you know, look, take a look at the link I put there. Let me know if you have any questions. And, you know, I'll be glad to answer that. I'm also putting this, hi, Savannah. I'm sorry. I get so busy talking, I don't say hi to people. I know you're there. Hi, Tiffany. I'm so sorry. So, you know, think about this for if you belong to either a church, a synagogue, a mosque, a temple, whatever it is, some kind of nonprofit, because Karatbars really does, they love to do this. They have a whole page dedicated to it on the website. And it really does, you know, you want to help the community. And this is a great way basically to do it in less words. So I want to thank everybody for watching. I am going to be posting this also on our YouTube channel, begingoldtv.com, but please take a look at that link there that we have. It's also through our website. And if you're not, you know, if you're not interested, that's fine. Maybe you know someone that's interested, let them know. If you're already with Karatbars and you're watching this, this is a great idea for you guys, you know. So let's get the word out. Yes, please listen to it. Please listen to it. I haven't done a video in a couple of days, so I'm a little rusty. And like I said, my eye is healing up. I just feel like I'm looking at myself. I look like I have a glass eyeball. I feel weird. But I want to thank you for watching. I didn't want to make this that long either. So it's 12 minutes already. I was trying to keep it at 10, but there is just so much information. And so think about it. Like I said, if you can't do it or you don't want to do it, there's no hard feelings, but maybe you know someone that would be interested in this, because people saving in gold is a great idea, and because it's real money, and churches making money to help more people is even a better idea, because, you know, let's face it, guys, we can't depend on government, okay? We have to depend on ourselves, and what we do is we start in our own communities, and this is really a great way to help people in your own community, right? Because those are the people that you see every day. So think about that. And thanks for watching and have a great day. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.